Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Nabi Allah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nur Allah. Excellence of conveying durood and salam, the noble Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam has stated, the one who recites durood 100 times on me on Friday and the night of Friday, Allah Azza wa Jal will fulfill 100 of his needs. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. In the book called To Righteousness on page 294, terrifying description of hell. It is stated on page 97 and 98 of the first volume of the 853 paged book Jahannam Mein Le Jane Wale Amal, i.e. deeds leading to the fire of hell, published by Maktabatul Madina, the publishing department of Dawateislami. Leaders of the believers, Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, said to Sayyidina Ka'b ul-Ahbar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, a famous tabi saint, O Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, tell us some frightening things. Carrying out the order, Sayyidina Ka'b ul-Ahbar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu humbly said, O leaders of the believers, even if you come on the day of judgment with the deeds of 70 Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam, you will still consider them, i.e. deeds, to be very less after you have seen the situation of the resurrection day. Listening to it, the leaders of the believers radiyallahu ta'ala anhu bowed down his head for a while. After he radiyallahu ta'ala anhu recovered from his overwhelming condition, he said, O Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, carry on please. He radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, O leaders of the believers, if as much part of hell as a nostril of a bull is open in the east, the brain of the person present in the west will boil and flow out due to its heat. On hearing it, the leaders of the believers radiyallahu ta'ala anhu lowered his head for a while because of experiencing a very strong feeling. After he radiyallahu ta'ala anhu recovered, he said, Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, tell us more. He radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, O leaders of the believers, on the day of judgment, hell will thunder in a way that every respected angel or Nabi will kneel down and say, Rabbi nafsi, nafsi, i.e., O my Creator, I ask you for my own protection. Sayyidina Ka'b ul-Ahbar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu further said, on the day of judgment, Allah Azza wa Jal will gather all the people of every age in a plain, meaning plain. Then angels will descend and stand in rows. Afterwards, Allah Azza wa Jal will say, O Jibreel alayhi salam, bring hell. Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam will bring hell with its 70,000 reins being pulled. When hell is 100 years distance away from creatures, it will thunder so fiercely that their hearts will tremble with fear. When it thunders again, every respected angel and Nabi will kneel down. When it thunders for the third time, the hearts of people will move up to the throats and their wisdom will be overpowered by fear. Thereafter, Sayyidina Ibrahim Khalilullah ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wassalam will humbly say, O Almighty Azza wa Jal, for the sake of being your Khalil, I ask you for myself only. Sayyidina Musa Khalimullah ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wassalam will humbly say, O Almighty Azza wa Jal, for the sake of my supplication, I ask you for myself only. Sayyidina Isa, Ruhullah, ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wassalam, will humbly say, O Almighty, for the sake of the respect you have bestowed upon me, I ask you for myself only. I do not even ask you for the Maryam radiyallahu ta'ala anha who has given birth to me. Dear Islamic brothers, the above narration clearly highlights the horrors of hell. Although this narration contains a description about the fear of Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam, alayhimus salatu wassalam, one should remember that these Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam are ma'asum. The situation described in the narration will exist during some period of the Day of Judgment. Otherwise, they will not suffer any discomfort on the resurrection day. In fact, they will themselves enjoy high status and intercede for people with divine bestowed authority. Here in Wasail Bakshish, page 82 and 83, it mentions, O Almighty, I fear the fire of hell. Have mercy on me and a weak bondman. Bestow your grace upon me for the sake of King of Ummahs, lest the fire of hell burn me. O Almighty, forgive Attar without any cause. Have mercy on him. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My dear Islam brothers, prepare for the Akhirah by doing good deeds. Come to the weekly Sunnah inspiring Ijtima on Thursdays at 8 p.m. here in Fazani, Medina. It's only 1.5 hours a week that you're giving towards the Ijtimai Park. And then your salahs also. Try not to miss your salah. Come join the Jamaat. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless you in this life and the hereafter and save you from the fire of hell. Ameen. Bijahin Nabil Ameen. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين جزا الله عنا محمدا ما هو أهله بسم الله على ديني بسم الله على نفسي وولدي وأهلي ومالي يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلبي على دينك يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Ya Allah Azza wa Jalla, accept our Salat al-Zuhr. Accept this short dars, a reminder regarding the judgment day. Give us ability to ponder over our Akhirah and our death and to prepare for our death. Ya Allah Azza wa Jalla, to invite others closer to Deen, to do a Sadaqah Jariyah by delivering Islamic knowledge, to learn one ayah or to deliver one ayah for the sake of your pleasure, Ya Allah. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give us firmness in our hearts. Give us ability to stop sins, Ya Allah, with our hands and verbally to stop any situations, Ya Allah, that are contradicting against the Sharia and the Sunnah of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to at least feel guilty and to make the dua in your court. Bless our children, protect their iman, grant them a long and pious life, and give them the ability to perform this salah. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, accept the du'as of the Hazireen and Majlis. Bless our Buzurgs, our youngsters, those who have come for Salat al-Zuhr. Ya Allah, enlighten their hearts with the Noor of Muhammad, Noor of Zuhr Salah, and Noor of this Dars, Ya Allah. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, a brother has requested a dua for an Islamic sister who is suffering in hospital, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, remove calamities from her. Ya Allah, grant her shifa for the sake of Karbala. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, Haji Sahib, Haji Majid Sahib has requested dua for his family. Ya Allah, accept his sincere dua. A brother from China who requested for dua for his family. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, accept his sincere dua also. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, make my journey safe and sound. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless Pakistan, Kashmir, Palestine, Bayt al-Muqaddas, Masjid al-Aqsa. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, remove the calamities, the oppression. Ya Allah, the starvation, the financial crisis. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and protect us from Al-Masih al-Dajjal. Sallallahu ala nabiyyil ummi wa alihi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Salatan wa salaman alayki ya Rasulullah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.